Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Abrar Fitri bin Halim. I am a graphic design student from group CAAD 2411B. As for this video, I will be explaining on Cubism in the making. What is Cubism? Cubism is an art movement that made its debut in 1907, pioneered by Pablo Picasso and Georges Braque. The style is categorized by fragmented subject matter deconstructed in such a way that it can be viewed from multiple angles and simultaneously. A bit of history is at the turn of the century, post-impressionism and fauvism movement inspired by the Impressionist experimental approach to painting dominated European art. French painter, sculptor, printmaker, and draftsman Georges Braque (1882–1963) contributed to the Fauvist movement with his polychromatic paintings of stylized landscape and seascapes. In 1907, the Baroque Spanish painter, sculptor, printmaker, and designer Pablo Picasso 1881 and 1973. At this time, Picasso was in his African period, producing primitive work influenced by African sculptures and masks. Like Braque's post-impressionist paintings, these pieces played with form and sometimes color, but remained figurative. After they met, however, Braque and Picasso began working together, deviating further from their previous style and collaborative creating a new genre, Cubism. The phases of Cubism. It all started from Proto-Cubism. Before the movement was underway, both Picasso and Braque applied elements of the soon-to-be style to their respective genres. This fascinating transitions into Cubism is especially apparent in two of their works, Les Demoiselles Avignon (1907) and Viaduct El Estaque (1908). Les Demoiselles d'Avignon is perhaps Picasso's most famous piece from his African period, dated 1907. It was created on the cusp of Primitivism and Cubism as evident in their figures, mask-like faces, and fragmented subject matter. Vedic al-Estaque, despite Braque's interest in playing with perspective and breaking subjects into geometric forms, key Cubist traits. The second phase will be analytic cubism. The first official phase of the movement is known as catalytic cubism. This period lasted from 1908 through 1912 and is characterized by chaotic painting of fragmented subjects rendered in neutral tones. The fractured forms often overlap with one another, displaying the subjects from multiple perspectives at once. Picasso also applied principles of analytic cubism to his sculpting practice, culminating in an allocation of busts and figures that emphasizes the phase experimental approach to perspective. At this time, other artists interested in the event grade joined Picasso and Braque, including Spanish painter Juan Gris. Gris would go on to become another well-known Cubist painter, particularly known for his role Synthetic Cubism. Synthetic Cubism. Synthetic Cubism is a movement's second phase, emerging in 1912 and lasting until 1914. During this time, Picasso, Braque, Gris, and the other artists simplified their compositions and brightened their colored palettes. Synthetic Cubism showcased its interest in still life depiction, rendering as either painting or collage art. And that is all from me. As for summary, um, what is Cubism? Cubism is just basically an art movement pioneered by Pablo Picasso, Georges Braque, categorized by fragmented subjects, method construction, in such a way that it can be viewed from multiple angles simultaneously. That is all.